8.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Detroit Radio.
Everybody's happy you're here.
So why am I here then?
Because everybody's happy you're here.
Okay.
So why am I here?
I can go home and go to bed.
Welcome to another episode of Toolin and Foolin.
We live. I can't.
I'm your host, CJ. And,
LSX_Rocket.
and we got these two just talking, so they'll jump in, I guess, in a minute.
What's your name?
I don't know. What is it?
I
You don't remember?
I never
You're not
looked you
paying.
up online.
You're not paying attention.
Your brother be researching me. I don't. So I know research.
You're not paying attention.
Your brother be sending in my DM.
You know what?
I follow him.
And he tell me everything Julius do.
Right.
Julius is out of town. So, Myra, how do you know? I look.
No, it's the only thing that I don't follow nobody on the Toolin and Foolin page except for you and like 3 other people.
So you can go on his page and harass him?
It showed me.
And he do harass me on there.
It showed me just
I talk
now.
to Julius. Like,
Yeah,
why
I
are you
do.
talking to Julius?
Julius
don't
like
know.
attention.
I just
though.
like cussing him out.
So Julius,
Hold on.
you don't know my name? Cause he called me sister.
I
Hey
call you-
sister,
I call you sister.
what's my name?
It start with an A.
It does.
Oh, well,
Aquila,
a Spanish A.
Aquila?
Kayla.
No, you haven't taken the time
I haven't.
to learn my name.
I haven't.
Dang.
I call you
When
sister.
All
we're
this
sitting on this
studying.
platform.
I call you sister.
But what's sister name?
Dr. Miss Stevens. I don't know. What is it?
know her
Okay,
name?
Oh my gosh.
Don't it start with an A?
But let me ask you this: do you pay attention to name? I guess if you're not interested in the person, you're not really trying to learn.
You're still not going to know their name.
You're
No.
not really trying to learn their.
I'm like
name.
the guy that like have sex with women without the date.
Without
Without the
date.
date.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the one like
So when they leave, you be like, all
So
right,
they
bye,
just come over?
Miss Lady.
Or is it just in the car?
it's been in the car multiple times, but like I'm
You
like
too
listen,
old to be in the
no,
car.
no, seriously.
Why don't you know their names, Julius?
Cause that doesn't matter. But
Their names don't matter?
it don't.
So I don't feel bad that he don't know your name, because he don't even know women names that he's have at his house.
Cause I just call her sister.
But what about the women that's at your house?
What do you call them?
Lady.
Hey, baby.
Crazy.
You don't want to get the names mixed up.
Facts. You got to keep something universal.
Yes.
Baby is universal.
Or love. Good morning, love.
So now tonight when they call you, like, what's my name? You gonna be like,
Love.
because in his phone he probably got a program that's blue truck
Yeah.
on whatever street
I
you
have
met him
all-
on.
I do
so he
have
don't
all
know
that.
what
Do
their
all
name
that.
is.
Yeah.
You know how many girls that I date that I don't know their name for real? I have no clue to.
It's
Like,
so many of the same names, too, so it makes it hard. Like,
This-
there's a
this-
bunch of Nicoles,
this
bunch
is
of
like-
Britneys,
So it should be easy. then.
bunch of
It's a bunch
Melissa.
same names.
That would make it easier, but
That
then
would
you
make
get
it-
confused.
How?
Then you call Melissa Nicole.
Oh,
like, it's
so
still-
I had a girl
I got
that
too many women.
I had. My phone is kind of weird. Like
I don't
if
have
it
that.
haven't texted you in a while, it's kind of like delete your name out the phone. And a girl texts
Even
me.
if it's saved, did it delete it?
I don't know why I do that. It's a prepaid. It's a prepaid.
Oh, it's a prepaid phone.
Yeah, my whole phone is a prepaid.
So you need to get rid of it.
No, I don't. I mean, why pay for a contract if it's just a whole phone?
Why, you plan on not being a hoe for a while?
I
Are
might.
you ever
Like, you
going to
might
change?
retire?
Are you going to
Hold on.
change?
It's 3 of y'all talking to me. Hold on. Wait.
It's just 2. She's just in awe right
she's
now.
like, oh,
She's
wow.
I can't believe
Counsel
this
you
guy.
today.
That's why they love me.
Are you going to change?
Who loves you?
Everybody loves me.
No, everybody does not.
You don't love me, sister?
I think. Look, sister, don't be trying to butter me
Her
up.
name is
No,
Anika.
It's Anika.
I was close.
You said with an A. Akia and all of these.
Anika.
Well, it's
I
spelled
was close.
N-N-E-K-A. It's a Swahili name.
Right. That's what you was named at birth,
Our
or that
dad
was
was
something you
reading
gave yourself
books.
to?
Yeah.
He was reading books.
No, because I know in prison, like some people, they go and
Change
get
their
it.
name
Yeah, in
around.
religion, they change their names.
No, it was. I was.
Your father been in prison?
Yeah, he was. But that's not why my name is.
Oh.
He went to prison after you were born, right?
Yeah,
It was
after.
before me.
No,
I
I-
think he got out, and that's when I was made. I think that's
He
what
changed his
happened.
life when you was born.
Well, no, he was. I
He
think
was
I
good then. He just, he was cashing checks.
Yeah, bad check.
Bad checks.
Bad check. They sitting in the prison for that?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's
That's
still
serious.
serious.
Yeah, what you talking about? Send him to prison for that. Where else they gonna send you?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Tether?
I think he did,
Is that
what,
how you
5
gotta-
years?
God dang.
It was something
That's
like
about
that.
right. That's white collar
They tried to
crime.
hide that from me forever.
Until
Well,
you
you know,
go to
I
school.
think in the black community, I think we're so embarrassed. I remember my mom telling me that he was in the service.
But why?
He was
But
in the
why are
army.
we embarrassed? Because that's like so. So that's good that we brought that up, and I feel like we kind of had the truth from our kids. Now, if I fall into the same pitfalls, you could have stopped me from going there by educating me, kind of, sort of.
Well, I think back then it's like we don't necessarily. A lot of times, parents back then didn't have the language. There's a language
how to
that needs to
talk to
be
them about
split. Exactly. See, you don't know how to talk to a person. If you don't have the language, it's hard to actually, initiate a conversation about it.
I understand that.
I mean, today I think we will, and I think it's the embarrassment. You don't want your kid to. You don't want your kid to struggle. You don't want your kids to be upset, and I think they try to, like you said, shield us from a lot.
So
It's a combination
before we
of
came
things.
on, I was just telling you that I got full custody of an 18-month-year-old.
Right.
And this, my son, I got full custody. He go to bed at my house. He wake up at my house,
Yeah.
7 days a week. And
How old is
I don't know,
the kid?
18 months.
18-month
You
years.
said 18-month-year-old.
I said 18. Okay, well, that's different. She knew what I was saying. She's very smart, so she knew what I was saying.
18-month-year-old.
And my daughter, she would. I'm not paying them no attention. They bored right now.
Yeah, talk to your sister.
So no.
Sorry.
My daughter, she turns 3 in February. I don't think that I would ever sit down and tell my kids that I've been in prison. For what? I'm successful. Why am I telling them?
But you just said you should tell them.
But it's a difference if a person is gone versus.
Already out.
Yeah, I mean, why am I telling them
So
about
they won't
something?
fall in the same pit. You can educate
But
them.
they
You
won't.
just said that.
They won't.
How you know?
Because I'm their father.
That don't mean nothing.
A lot of people are fathers, but they're not active fathers. It's a big difference between having a father in the household and having an active father in the household.
Inactive. They
That's
still
not
make
true,
the same
bro.
decisions they
No,
wanna
that's
make.
not true, man. If you have an active father in the household, it's different than just having a man that go to work and
still
don't
do dumb
communicate with the kids.
You still did dumb stuff with your daddy there.
Yeah.
The active father, no active father. Kids
But not
don't.
as much.
It's gonna
Like I
make
think
this
it
dumb decision they
probably was
want to.
contained a lot more. Cause I knew I had, accountability factor. Yeah, I got
But
to
you
deal
still
with
did
that.
outrageous stuff that you could have got in trouble for.
He had parking tickets that he went to jail for. He didn't have like no. He was carrying a gun or.
Well, he told me stuff too. Like I didn't have insurance on. I never had
See,
real
he-
insurance. I was
See what I'm
28.
saying? He
doesn't
was
even
like,
offer
he was
insurance.
like weird. Like I just couldn't afford stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't
It wasn't
afford
like no
stuff.
major crimes that he was
Did you
committing.
commit any major crimes? Tell us what you did. Right
Yeah, I had a major crime, but I was like an adult.
Stealing
by-
license plates don't count, man.
Stealing. I had a robbery charge down in Missouri when I was 19. Yeah.
So you
Forever
wouldn't
true.
tell, just kind of like,
Would I tell him?
would you tell your boys
I was
that?
thinking about that. I said, how does that come up in conversation? Because even when you said it, I was like, how does that even come up? Hey, sit down.
They
I
can,
want
see
to
somebody,
say.
they can see something on TV or something happen with one of their friend dads. You can say, okay, well, this or that, and ease the conversation that way or something. But
I mean,
I don't think that. I think they should be educated.
I'm not
and know-
embarrassed about going to prison because I tell everybody I've been in prison.
Right.
But I just don't feel like, why am I sitting my kids down and telling
Right.
them that?
How does that conversation come up? And you like, I don't even know how you would bring it up. Because my dad never sat down and told me. It was like
Just
told
heard
to
it.
me through. Yeah, I heard it.
Through the grapevine.
And I still never asked him had a conversation with him about it.
I think I would tell my kids if they got to an age and I seen my son going down a path, and now I need to let him know,
Right.
dog. Listen, because you see this money here. That money wasn't always here this way.
Right.
So let me let you know who I really am. But if it ain't for that reason, why am I just, hey, I used to, that's not, I mean, a lot of people wear going to prison as a badge of honor, whether you believe it or not. Like, I remember being in prison, and the older guys were like, man, I've been down 20 years. It was a badge of honor to say that you
I
did
did
20 years under this pretense. And, I mean, it kind of should be. Because a lot of people, 20 years?
People take
That's a
themselves
long
out.
time. I got friends that did 30 years that just came home. I got a guy right now, he been home 6 months, and he did 24 years. And I keep pulling him to the side like, bro, you a fresh-ass nigga at the bus stop. He's buying Jordans and everything else, but he's sitting at the bus stop.
But if that's all they have, I mean, what else? If you spent 20 to 30 years in prison, and if that's your story, that's all you have. I don't necessarily think that's a,
So,
hold on, let me
okay.
finish. I don't necessarily think that's a badge of honor. That's my life. That has been my life. So what else do I have to tell you? And so so you might as well be proud of it. You went in and you got out. So a lot of people don't survive. And so I don't necessarily. I mean, if that's your life, that's your life. Like, what else do you have to talk about?
And I think
24 years.
that's the badge of honor part that you say a lot of people don't survive. So they use that as it's a bad. It's like if I say I've been to the service, why do I tell people I'm a veteran?
Because you're proud of that. But I just
They
think it's
proud
a-
about surviving. I mean, you'd be surprised about what people how they look at different things and praise different. I don't look at it as a badge of honor, but people that I know do.
But you're not ashamed of saying that you.
No,
you've
I
been in
did
prison.
15 years and 7 months.
But so someone could very well say that you're wearing it as a badge of honor because you're talking about it.
No, I'm telling you that I survived, but in a different pretense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you got to know my story in order before you get to judge anything. I'm successful. I made it. I did things that very few is gonna do.
Okay.
You know, like very few. It's like I'm the big Green Mile Run. A lot of people ain't gonna do that. All right, go ahead,
So
man.
basically, so I just want to make sure we just just put a bow on.
Yeah, because I got a bone to pick.
So
He always
why
got
aren't
bones.
you?
Both of y'all, actually.
So you're saying you won't tell your kids because it's not. You don't feel like they need to know, but it's on an as need.
That's
to know
like
basis.
so. Do a stripper tell their kids that she's 50 now? Her kids are 20. Do she tell, hey, mom
When,
used
she
to
gonna
work
know
at-
when he going through the mall. They be like, hey, Roxanne, what's up? I remember you, girl. Glitter girl, what's up, girl? I got a couple dollars. What's up, baby? Mom, why they calling you that?
So I think I think
Mama, why that guy start
so
dancing?
when you say that,
see
I think it's different if like I go through the neighborhood and somebody else tell my son, and my son come to me and be like, Dad, you been in prison before? Why you didn't tell me? Well, let me tell you. I wouldn't be like, oh no.
You're not gonna lie
Like
to
no,
him.
whoa, no, that never happened. And some people do that. There might have been a stripper. She'd be like, no, I don't know what they talking about. That was my sister or something. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not embarrassed
But
at
I
all.
think some people, if they're not telling, are they afraid that their kids may follow in their footsteps? Like, for instance, dancing. If somebody who's dancing. Are you afraid that, okay, if they, I'm saying that it's not acceptable, and if I don't want you to do it, so I'm not going to tell you I did it, so therefore you won't do it. So a lot of times, this, for in that regard, I think it's you don't want your child to do it because if you tell
But what if
them,
she just as talented?
But we honestly is from a do as I say, not as I do community anyway though. A lot of us tell our kids to do things that we didn't do ourselves. And that we not even doing ourselves right now. Come on, doctor.
Parenting
So
is
what
just
about
hard.
that? Do as I say, not as I do. Why do we do that as parenting, period?
because we want better for our kids.
But we don't set the example though.
I think in some cases we do. I don't think all across the board people are just neglectful. I think there are no perfect situations. I don't think parents are perfect, but I think I
They
try
do
to
it the
be
best
in-
they can, what they
yeah,
have, and they
I
try to
think
set the best example. I think.
And you just
that
try
they
to
can.
change the cycle. Like every
Yeah.
generation has to do
Yeah.
better. Like
I don't think we try to change the cycle.
Why?
why you breaking your cycle?
Right,
But
you're a
I'm talking
single father.
You're a
Raised-
single father.
How many single fathers in the 70s, in the 80s?
I-
It's not much.
So you're breaking a cycle right now. Your kids wake up and see you every day. I think.
That's right.
Well, my
And
son
some
do for
lady.
sure.
Yeah.
My bad.
See me and some lady. No, a lot of times when my son go to sleep, he see just me.
Oh,
When
And
he
when they
wake
wake
up,
up,
who he see?
she gone already. She gone already. I be doing him the same way the girls be doing me.
They
The
gotta go
kids,
by the time
the
you
kids
get
go to sleep by 10. Yeah, I don't want
Come
you in
over at 10:45.
my. Yeah,
You gotta go by 3 o'clock.
I enjoy sleeping in my bed by myself.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
So as your kids get older, what's your oldest kid?
23,
Okay, well they're grown. How many you have?
3,
And what's the age?
23, about to be 3, and about to be 2.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
as they get
33.
older, are you gonna kind of pivot in terms of how you have women around? Are you gonna kind of
So I co-parent with my daughter. So that's in a separate household, and I co-parent. I'm an active father, but it may go a day or two where I don't see her. That's just life. I work, get off of work, so that's just happened. But with my son, if I go a day or two without seeing him, it's because I didn't usher them off into somebody else's household for the weekend.
Who was that?
It could be the godparents.
See, I
It could be.
but I want you to answer that question. You don't answer questions. I'm asking you a question. When they get older and they're able to
I can't- 'cause
understand,
I don't
are you
know.
going to redefine how you move in your relationship?
I can only speak for my son. I can't speak for my daughter.
Okay, well,
so I can
are you
speak for
gonna
myself.
move? Okay.
I don't know. It depends on if it's beneficial or not. If it's beneficial for him to see
So
7
you-
women,
You're not gonna change your life. Is the question.
I don't know. I might as well get a
Hey,
shirt that
if
say,
it
I
work
don't
for
know.
you, you
I don't
happy?
care. I don't give a.
If you happy and it work for you,
I am
then
happy.
Shoot,
I'm
let's do
happy.
it.
I don't know. I don't know how.
I am happy. People say that they be mad.
Yeah,
Somebody knows out there.
it's hard raising a child on your own, especially as a male.
So you got 10 different mamas to help.
He might need 10 to keep him
takes a
balanced.
village.
It takes a village.
Of women.
It takes a village of women.
Of women. Yeah.
Let's
How
get-
many? How many?
One rooster and a bunch of hens in the hen house. That's all it takes.
No, I got a good kid though. I got a good kid. Right now I'm trying to learn how to potty train him, so that's another journey within itself too as well. So I need some stay-at-home moms that can help me.
None of the.
Wow, that is so chauvinistic.
No, I think
Why you can't
for your
stay
boy,
home?
I got a job.
did you show him how to pee?
No, but see, you teach a child on the potty first. A boy, you don't teach him how to pee because he got to learn how to sit down on the potty first, and then I got this little thing where he supposed to pee on it, and they supposed to do like a little whip, I don't know. This is my first time.
It's a toy?
Yeah, a little toy or something.
Yeah.
It's a urinal.
To spin it around.
So
But he don't start there
Did
first.
you
He supposed to
show
start on the
him yet?
potty.
Like I showed my kid how to pee. Like,
And he got it. And
yeah, he just started doing it. Once he knew, oh, this is a thing, he took off. That was it. Done.
I don't know. My son is right now. He at the age where after he boo boo, he be like, I boo boo.
How old is he?
He's 18 months.
How old was your son when he took off with that?
Cause my mom,
5,
she had
6.
she had us, cause she didn't play. We didn't buy diapers that long, so we were like 1 year. As soon as you start walking, you need to go to the bathroom. So it was probably like 1.
Yeah.
Something early.
But you say your mom helped you?
No, I'm just saying like that's how she told me to do it. Like
Did it
by
work?
the time they start walking,
And that's what
they
it
should
is.
already
so,
be potty
So with
trained.
my daughter caught on fast because my daughter's grandmother, while she was at work, so she did that all day. But like when I put my son in potty, if he ain't pee by 10:30, I don't have time to sit here
Right.
until 11, 12 o'clock. I got things to do. So it'd be easier. Like I called her. I said, hey, you want to potty train my son the same way you did my daughter because she sits at home. She's a grandmother. She sit in the house. She watch the stories and do the stuff that a grandmother do. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have time for that.
All right, so last week we didn't do a show.
I heard you
Obviously,
told a lie.
I told a lot of lies. I told everything that I told anybody about why we didn't show was a lie. The studio absolutely did have power.
You said it didn't have
I said
my
they didn't have no power. I said, yeah, I guess they didn't pay the bill. RJ.
So you
RJ
told
did-
a bunch of lies.
I told him stuff about you. I told a lot of lies. Just because I didn't feel like telling
Why didn't
what
you-
really happened. Why didn't we
you
do a
it?
show?
Why didn't you do it anyway? You called me and said, "Well, I
'Cause
feel bad not doing it.
I
I'm
was
gonna call
depressed.
Chapman. I'm gonna still
I was
do it."
depressed because nobody was
Chapman
here.
said he was gonna come.
You never told me that.
You reach out to me other time.
And
Why you didn't
just
reach out
slide
to
his
me?
DM any other time.
Oh,
Right.
You know what?
You
You're
stalk
right.
him all day anyway.
You right. I don't know
be
why.
looking at his
But you
page.
know,
So he was scared
no,
to call.
it's the only. So I haven't been on the Toolin and Foolin page all week. So that's probably what it was.
But you had sense enough to say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I want to do
That's
the
why I
show.
thought you were out of
That's
town
Toolin
right
and Foolin,
now.
But I don't want to call him.
Cause I saw that on Monday. I was like, oh, he gone.
Okay.
Stalker.
Dang.
He
No,
already.
you gotta block this guy.
And you started a podcast. I heard.
I didn't start a podcast.
Why'd you start a podcast and not tell us you started a podcast?
Oh, that's your bone to pick.
Yeah, that was the bone with.
Well, I didn't start a podcast.
What happened?
You just ended up on it.
No, Tiffany be going live on her page, and she, I'm a character, so she need a character to.
So she brought you on her show.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
Tiffany
she-
got a show.
She see, that's what she's looking at. She want to do like how y'all do like race talk. They got a guy that's in North Carolina. He got like a real big followers with the Jeep talk. I didn't know that community was that big.
Yeah, they don't play.
I mean, they had.
I be seeing ducks
White
everywhere
people,
now.
black
No,
people
they
all-
had over 5,000 trucks down in Myrtle Beach, and they do the same thing. They finna go to Virginia Beach next week. Like it's a
Yeah,
big. It's like a call. It's a big follower.
No wonder Christ are on strike.
I don't think I've talked.
They want all that money back. Wow, what you got going
Look,
through?
She got a topic. She
No,
wanted
I
key
really,
points.
because I don't. Julia said that we talked about this, but I don't think we.
Well, let's talk about it.
We didn't
What
talk
was
about this, but remember she was talking about the tools that you need to unpack and pack?
Yeah.
What was those tools? Do you remember?
Well, we talked about.
Oh, we
relationship-
never got to really cover the tool
Yes.
part. We touched on it,
What was
and
it?
then we touched into something else. We didn't get tools.
No,
Okay,
but
but she got
what
something
I
different.
really
Nothing specific.
want to talk about the love languages.
Oh, okay.
There are 5 love languages, and I want to know. I'm going to read them off.
Oh, yeah, I
and,
wanna-
and I want to see. You know,
With
we can like.
Julius and where we fall.
Yeah, where you guys fall.
I only have 2.
You only have 2.
Yeah, out the 2.
You don't
Okay.
need 5.
So no, but
No, only
You
have
have all 5
I would like
of
to
them.
have
yeah,
all
but
5
you
of them.
can you can
Can you
have
have all
them
5?
right, but you
That'd be
you
a
rate.
Oh,
them.
she gonna be
Right.
heavy.
Usually
she gonna
only
be hard
2.
to
No, it's only
make
2 of them
happy.
that-
If
that
she
work
got
for me.
all
Well,
of
if
them.
you have them.
Okay, so
ain't
the
got that
5 love languages are quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. What's yours, Julius?
It's receiving gifts and physical.
Receiving gifts.
Receiving
You want
gifts.
somebody to lay you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you know the ladies that you date? Do you know their love? Do you inquire about their love
I
language?
ask sometimes. It depends. So it's a difference between dating and having sex. We understand that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm
That's all
just
you
having
doing,
sex.
just having sex.
Yeah, I'm not
So
dating.
you don't ask no questions.
For what? We're just having sex.
What if you want her to enjoy it more?
Sex? I gotta know what's your look.
Yeah, like what if?
Yeah, okay.
What if like if you showered her with some money and that make her?
I'm not paying for no. I'm not showering with no money. No.
You did say last week you would, or
No,
2
I
weeks
didn't,
ago.
man.
We talked about buying it, didn't we?
I said I paid for it one time before.
Oh,
Big
okay.
fat
Just
woman,
one time.
remember?
I didn't
Right.
see. They just.
So you showered her?
There has to be some.
Big man.
You know what? I didn't took the whole disrespect of women. I'm the only female here.
Oh yeah, I thought
But
you bring
it's
something.
like you have a daughter, right?
I have a
And I
daughter.
don't want us to get up too off topic.
Right, I have
But
a
the
daughter.
way you talk about women, if a man treated your daughter the way you treat women,
How would he feel?
how would you? You would be up in arms. And again, I don't want to get too off
No,
topic.
go off topic.
No, but I
Julius
really.
needs to hear
But
this.
the thing is, I want your listeners to know that we complete topics, right?
Right.
I
We're
don't.
gonna
I want to
complete
stay on
this.
task.
They don't
And
have
we're
to
gonna
be
come back
complete
to that.
topics. We always go all over the place. They
No,
love that part.
But when I'm here, I want to stay on task. Okay?
Okay.
Can we stay on task?
We on task.
But
So what's the question?
But I
It's a
want
statement.
to I want to understand. Like,
What would
if a
you
man was treating your daughter, I mean, I didn't heard the word hoe. Your hoe what? And it's just like, man.
My whole phone. It's
Your
a difference
whole
between.
phone.
I didn't call him a hoe. I said my whole phone.
But
They-
who's
they
calling
call-
the hoe
they-
phone?
People got money phones. What's the
Who
difference between
calls-
a money phone and a hoe
But,
phone?
but to
Who
say
calls the hoe
that,
phone?
you have a
I say I
mom.
have a nice young lady phone. That
I
nice
mean,
young
you
lady
have a
phone.
mom. I don't know if you have sisters, but you have a daughter. I mean, like,
Jesus
it
Christ.
rolls off your tongue like it is like no problem.
So what's the question?
Because it ain't a problem.
No, it's a question here. I have to make sure I get to the question.
You don't listen.
I do. You said.
really
You said.
don't.
You,
I didn't just.
you said
no,
so.
I'm
If
not,
a
I'm not
so
repeating it.
if see look at me.
You looked up
Sexy
for that.
Red said herself.
What's-
I'm looking for them.
But it's like,
You know what? The girls are like that too
Thank
now,
you.
though.
Thank
It
you.
is
What?
both- the girls now are like
That's what they want.
They call them. They want to
Yeah.
be up. That's what they call themselves. Though, yeah.
That's a hot song. She say I'm
Yeah.
looking for them.
Yeah, the young
Shake
girls don't
that.
have no respect for
But
themselves.
I think the question you're asking is, you got moms, you got
We
sisters,
don't have an
you got
Oprah Winfrey
daughters,
no more.
and all of that. How would you feel if someone treated your daughters the same way
Yeah.
that you're carrying on with other women?
But y'all judging me off.
We're not
of-
judging, it's a question.
Okay, y'all.
She said it's a question.
But y'all
asking.
stereotyping me.
No, we're not.
I'm
Okay.
not.
Who is?
why
He
do
need-
you
give him a hug.
You need a
I
hug.
need a hug.
Julius.
I need a hug.
Give her.
Okay.
No, you ain't say touch. You said you need gifts.
Those
Action
niggas
I
love
services.
too,
I did say
Julius, so I
I did
get
say
it.
touch, didn't I?
Yeah,
I said
you
touch.
physical touch. But Julius, I'm asking the question. I want a sincere
Okay, what's-
answer.
so-
I want listen.
okay, so
I don't
what's the
want
question?
a BS answer.
I'm gonna give you an
I
honest answer.
want an honest answer. Are you actively listening to me?
I'm actively listening.
Right. That's
His
part
mind
of
wandering off.
Right. So just you stand in the, you holding the space for me
It's
to
there.
really say what I need to
Come
say.
on.
If your daughter dated someone like you, would you approve?
No.
Okay. How would you feel if your daughter was being treated the way you treat women?
I would feel sad.
But what if she came home and told you that, you know, Dad,
Sad.
such and such, you know, he's cheating on me, he take my money, and
Whoa.
he listen.
They
I
he
ain't
take,
taking no money.
relationship.
yes, you do. You take gifts,
I
Daddy-
give gifts.
but it equates to money. No, let's stay on topic, okay?
Okay.
He take my money. I be buying him stuff, and he don't really spend time with me. The only time I really talk to him on the phone when he's going to, you know, his destination. He don't really make time for me. And I have sex with him, but you know, I don't really get quality time.
He
with
don't
him.
even know my name.
I feel like I'm being used. What do you tell your daughter?
Move on.
Why?
dump that
but,
zero.
But Dad, I see you have women in and out of the house.
My daughter.
But I see you do it. So it looks like it's okay. It looks like that's how men are supposed to treat women, because that's what I see you do.
No, I told you they got to come after the kids, go to sleep, and then they got to be gone for the kids. So my daughter not
He
gonna say
stayed in
that.
there as long as he could.
He could, that's all
That
right.
was it.
I said
Hoes
that
need
though
love
because
too,
y'all
Julius.
trying to
Just
put
tell
words.
'em.
I told y'all the kids. You can't see the kids. You got to come in after they go to sleep on 10
but Julie,
and be
I
gone.
think-
at some point, okay, go ahead.
I
CJ.
think Julius is just who he is, and he's gonna be who he's gonna be.
No,
Until
I
you wanna
understand. What
change.
I hear what she's saying. Listen,
There's nothing wrong with it. As long as he honestly can tell him he got 14 women, they agree.
CJ, so this is how I'm gonna rebuttal to her question. I have women that don't want to deal with me because of my demeanor. I have women that I just had a fat girl the other day. Okay, a big girl, because he told me that's what he told me to say.
To call him fat?
Yo,
No,
Myron,
Plumper.
Myron. Okay, I just
Chubby
had.
Chase.
Okay, what's you said I was on?
BBW.
Okay, I had a BBW other day.
Okay,
A
good.
beautiful black woman.
Yes, a beautiful black woman. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And like she ghosted me because she didn't like the way that I was coming off.
How'd that make you feel?
Like her standards was getting too high.
She should have learned that stuff.
like
She started losing her mind. So what's going on with her?
I was kind of mad. Like, girl,
You were mad. You were.
I was kind of like, do you know what opportunities you just missed out on?
What she miss out on?
Right.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's one she didn't miss out on.
I don't know,
What else she
man.
missed out on?
A good guy. A good
not a
time.
good
A good
guy.
time, as Myra call it.
That may be true.
Hey, let me tell you this.
All right. So your love language. What's your love language, CJ?
I want to say all of them. I can.
You can't say
All
that.
of them.
So it's
I would like to
quality
get
time.
quality
You like quality time.
I would like to
Receiving
receive gifts. I would like to get acts of services and physical touch. Everything.
Does your girlfriend know that? That's what you like.
Guess so now.
So should we call her and
Right.
ask her?
What kind of?
So now.
Right. Do you know hers?
Yeah.
What is her?
Probably all of them.
No, but what is her? I'll put you on the spot. CJ.
Her main
but,
one.
but the thing is, this way, if you don't know, you get to ask her.
He
right?
already started sweating.
So.
I'm just laughing at
you
this thing,
instantly
man.
got.
I just think all of them. I mean, they all great
It's not-
qualities.
I know there are
But
qualities.
that's not
but
everybody love.
but
Why
language,
can't
though.
you pick all of them?
I'm not saying you can't.
I
but
would like to.
What are your biggest ones? Like
What-
some
like,
are gonna
what's
be.
the
Yeah,
number
there's gonna be
one?
I would
levels.
say
What's the number one?
quality time and I guess
Receiving gifts.
acts of services, physical touch.
Okay.
I would pick all of
So
them.
what would your girlfriend do? Do you know her number one? When you think about what she does for you, like if she's always touching you, if she's always encouraging you, what do you think?
Probably all of them.
What's the number one, CJ? You just being safe.
I can't.
What?
Let him think. I'll tell you mine.
I can't pick one. I would say all of them. All of them.
These are okay.
Why you
You
just
think-
can't pick two?
And you talk about me.
Why
Look
can't
at
you
him.
pick all of them?
At least I can
What if
pick. At
somebody-
least I can pick 2 out of the
What if
5.
somebody does all of them?
How much
asked you that.
quality
Well,
time?
hold on. What if somebody does all of them?
But there's
Why
still
can't
a
you pick all
level.
of them?
Here's the thing. There's a test there's a test for these, right? And so as you answer the questions, it's like a numbering test. And whatever if you have, let's say this number is this rate's at 5. If you have a whole lot of 5s, it's this one, right? So based on the questions that you answer, well, it kind of rates them in
Which one
order.
that you will pick?
Yeah, and mine's is words of affirmation. Where is it? Yeah.
So you need somebody to like.
Where's affirmation? I don't know. That's only four.
But it's like acts of service, receiving
You
gifts.
say yours is words of
It'll be
affirmation.
on here, though.
Yeah.
Like I love you,
I
or
got two.
like that and stuff like
Like
that.
to boost you
Well,
up.
why can't I
Did
would
you get low?
say like, what if somebody did do all 5 of them?
But you're not gonna rate.
All the time, because you be
If-
so
I'm
depressed
gonna-
because
I'm
you
not
can't
saying
get them all
somebody,
at once.
somebody give you gifts every day, but
What I'm
they
gonna do,
give
I'm
you
gonna
gifts.
send you the test, and I want you and your girlfriend to take it. If I can email it to Myron, and Myron will email it to you.
Myron's not gonna email it to me.
You,
CD doesn't have an email.
I do.
Oh, it is. I do know your email.
Can I take the test too?
you,
Oh,
you
never
for
mind.
what, Julie?
Never mind. Never mind. I don't take
What?
tests.
are you
Acts
gonna,
of hoes.
on, bro.
Myron said that.
Oh, saying hoe? My bad.
See, that'd be him.
I'm
He's a
sorry.
bad influence.
It's like, can we use another word?
I don't use that word.
You do.
I told you on my phone. I don't use the word directly towards any individual like that. I don't.
But you're saying it.
Okay, so can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
What should I call my phone?
Your lady friends. Oh.
That don't make it gotta
My
it gotta,
second-hand phone.
it gotta have a little ring to it.
Your little black
Rick-
book? I mean, back in the day, we
Oh,
used to call it the black
you
book.
had the black book.
Okay, I'm gonna use that.
The black book.
Yeah. I mean, it's still.
The black phone.
Okay. I gotta
We
make sure I don't
understand
lose
what
my
we
black book.
understand what it means, but do you?
Do you have to say it?
Do you have to say that?
I don't.
I don't have to say it either.
But it's
Oh, my bad.
That's your
So
brother.
listen,
My
get back on
bad.
topic. Ask Myron what's his.
what's your love language?
Acts of service and physical touch. Yeah.
You like to be touched.
Yeah, like, because I always need my
you gotta
hand
pervert
massaged.
it?
I like
You like to be
So,
touched.
acts of service, like, so you like for somebody call on you, or you like for
Just do
somebody to run to
something
your.
for me. So, like,
Like
it goes
Star
both
Wars?
ways. So the way you show love is like, so the way I show love is through acts of service. I do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Like,
always.
Give me an example.
Can't even
I
recall.
built a bathroom for my son's mom, like, while we were split up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I love you, and this is how I showed you.
Was it for your son or was it
It
for
was,
your son's
but
mom?
I could have easily just fixed it. I could have just fixed the
went
problem, and I
overboard
just
on
went overboard and just boom. I want you to have a new bathroom.
How long did it take you?
2 days. Oh shit!
Wow, 2 days?
I didn't sleep because
You hear what
I
he
wasn't
said?
living there
He said 2
at the
days.
time. I wasn't living with her when I did.
Did she give you any extra service?
No,
Can we hold on
I
one
didn't
second?
even get a thank you.
Let's pause, Myron.
No,
It took you 2 days to do that bathroom? It took him a year. He didn't even complete my bathroom. From Martin Luther King birthday to Martin Luther King birthday.
He the one that did the tiles, had the tiles falling off of your bathroom?
No, I didn't do that part.
Everything.
That was the
It
Mexicans.
took him a year to do it. Nothing.
CJ's lying.
And I paid this guy.
Kinda.
And I got kind of not of a good job.
You guys,
You did get a really good
you
job.
guys get so off
I
topic.
designed.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You guys.
Sorry.
We all got
You
80, 88,
did bring
80.
that lady over there that
But
built
that's
the
what,
bench
but
in the
that's what
shower.
they do. I watch a lot of podcasts, and
They
they
just flow. It just
yeah,
goes.
they just
No, but when
But when
you
she's here, she means
what I'm
business.
saying is, but if you don't complete a topic and wrap and tighten up with a bow, it's just kind of like
What's in there?
It's in the air.
it's just in the air. It's just
So
like
maybe we'll
people
come back to
continue
it.
talking
They
about
can talk about it when they get home.
I know, but Myron, so have you known the love language of the women that you've dated? Any of them?
Nope, I don't ask. I don't think I've ever asked.
why not, Myron? We would like to know, why don't you ask?
Cause I'm too busy getting my services.
See? He's no better than me. He's
Well,
no better
no,
than
I'm
me.
saying mine is just physical touch. I'm either getting a massage or something like
How many
that.
phones do you have,
Like my
Myron?
hands are
So
always
you don't
so
have,
I'm always
you
doing
don't
something.
never
I don't
time
have
to
no
ask
other
them.
phones.
So while they massaging you, why don't you ask them, what can I do for you?
I
What's
could.
your access service?
I could. You right. Yeah,
What is
you right.
yours?
Well, mine is it's not on here. It's funny. I thought it was on here.
Words
Words
of
of affirmation. I love it when people show gratitude. It's just like when you, not that I do things for people to go, well, nigga, you did it, but it's just like I appreciate a please and a thank you. I appreciate quality time with my husband. I'm not.
Can I ask a bigger question too? What is Fred's?
Fred's is acts of service.
Let's call him Ask Marcel.
You want to call him?
We want to FaceTime Fred.
You want to
I
call
want
him?
to see Fred so bad.
Let me see.
I can see access service for Fred too.
Let me see if he would.
Text Fred and say, Fred, we want to put you.
Can we just put you?
Please.
I want to do
Julie want to see him too.
No, I don't.
You said you wanted to see Fred.
I never said that. Well, I want to see Fred.
I'm gonna tell you why you said it.
Man, here we go.
You did say you wanted to see Fred.
So the black phone and the podcast. So what did y'all talk about on y'all show
Man, if I'm on like steroids,
You go crazy.
right now?
crazy.
You just lose your.
I go crazy.
Oh, cause yeah.
I go
So
crazy.
right now you censored and filtered.
Yeah, I mean,
this
because-
is censored and filtered
Yeah,
right now.
that's because this y'all thing. I gotta make sure y'all keep y'all thing going. But
But you go ballistic. You lose your mind.
man,
I mean,
crazy.
the power will go out again.
I'm talking about I go crazy,
Oh god.
and I be all over the place.
How many episodes y'all do so far?
3.
Oh, straight up. Damn.
I'm supposed to go on tomorrow with her. I'm talking about they be at work begging for me. She just sent me a text message like, they like, are y'all coming on tomorrow?
Wow. That's
Like,
what's up.
all you gotta do is go
Lose
on
your
there.
mind.
Man,
Say anything.
everything.
Who asked you questions?
She be asking me the questions, and then I might have a question too, like how I be up here asking y'all questions that I double back on and
Right.
throw at her.
See where those
Yeah.
other answers.
But don't you guys agree that you should like just complete? Because I'm sure that your listeners they want to know.
No.
No, maybe you're a finisher. We're not. We're not a
We don't-
closer.
I think
We wanna leave
more
it
because
Yeah, I didn't even finish
she's
his
used
bathroom.
to counseling,
Yeah,
and
some
you
conclude in
you
a
gotta
box.
conclude the problem when you in counseling.
But I think your listeners would want to like because you guys are popular. You're like public figures, and if a question is asked of you, I
We
would
answer
think.
it.
Not really.
Well,
It's not because I'm asking you. You're not completing. I'm like, do you? Well, you did say no. I said, do you know the love languages of some of the women? And I know you have to. I don't think you're that shallow.
Yes, he is.
I
Where-
don't
Yes,
know.
he is.
I
You're
never.
giving him
I
too
could-
much
But what I'm
credit.
saying is, even
Okay,
if you don't
so-
listen. Even if you don't ask them, you mean to tell me you're not paying attention?
That's
So-
all I'm gonna say. Like
so
I could
sister-
answer that like
so
paying
sister,
attention.
It depends on the caliber of woman I meet. I do ask the question, but you know why I'm asking it?
Why?
To get past go and collect $200, and I'm not trying to land on that luxury tag. So I'm smart enough to trick the average bear to ask these questions, but I don't
care about the answer?
I don't care.
So he's
I'm
not looking
I'm manipulating the
for
process
a long term
Yeah,
with these women.
I'm-
It's just a quick. Here we go. And
You'd be
gone.
surprised the type of stuff that I answer or ask women and tell women just to get past go.
Well, see, it sounds like you must pursue
a
only
lot for
women
$200.
that don't. They probably are like-minded. They don't necessarily
I
want
would-
they don't want a whole lot from you.
I would
either.
pursue some of your coworkers and they would tell you about how much good of a time they had, and you'd be like, oh my
You
God,
wouldn't actually. You wouldn't get a date with them.
you crazy.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I'm
Julius
100%.
thinks he can date
I'm
every
100%
Julie
woman.
said no woman.
I'm-
will
no
talk
When
about
I
it.
think about
If-
the women in my office,
Julie,
Is they single?
It don't matter. You got
That
30
matters.
women. You got 30 married ones. Dang,
But
you
that
don't care about that.
matters though, man. It's not you
matters.
just can't knock any married woman. That's I mean
But you could do most.
I mean I could pray on them, but it doesn't mean that I can knock them.
You believe in yourself.
I do.
You gotta have
but
faith.
if there, I promise you, we can put it to the
But
test.
you probably pursue women.
We can put
no,
it to-
no.
You want to say low self standards and all
No,
that.
I'm
Yes,
not
you do.
saying they don't have that standard.
I'm highly intelligent.
And
the
I'm
way
not trying to
and the
disrespect
way that I'm
anyone, but-
acting right now, I wouldn't act like that when I'm pursuing a woman.
So your representatives show up,
Yeah, basically.
and then so how long do you kind of, portray that person for how long?
I'm for after.
Till
When the
$200.
lights come on, it's over
Till
with. You get to acting crazy.
Turn the lights back on.
So,
We done, right?
There you
You
go.
done?
so the prize for you is just sex.
Yeah.
Is that the prize?
I mean, and then after that, I find some women that I do like that I keep around.
Okay.
I do meet some that's worthy of keeping around.
What if you find one of these women that you feel like is worthy of keeping around, and she wants you to cut everything out? She's like, no more.
She's
of
not
this.
worthy to keep around at that point. Then.
She's not worthy to keep
She
around.
gotta go.
She gotta go.
Now she's out of here.
She out her man. She
Hit the
got to be
road,
crazy.
Jack. I don't know,
So
man.
you're not an exclusive.
One day, but he
type
ain't
guy.
ready yet. He ain't there yet, and you ain't got
But you gotta understand, he been gone for 17 years. He
Yeah,
got
that's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
time. 15 years, he wanted to do everything he
Right.
thought he wanted to do when he's in there. He wanted to
And he
do
doing
whatever
it now.
he wanted to see. Let's do
Everything
it.
he done dreamed about for the last
15 years, he like,
So do you
unless
think
he
it's
gotta do
like
it.
it's like arrested development? It's just like you
gotta
you
catch up.
stopped
Oh, for sure,
developing
it's Arrested Development.
when you were incarcerated. So the whole psychosocial things you didn't necessarily develop chronologically.
No.
You aged and
No,
you grew
I'm
physically.
just I'm enjoying life. Like, so many people are miserable and unhappy in marriages
Yeah.
and outside of marriages too, in just relationships. A lot of people are, and they had within a relationship for financial reasons because they can't survive on their own. Think about it. I know a lot of people that is in relationships right now.
Was that codependency?
Yes,
Yeah.
and the only reason they like if I
He takes back.
Oh.
he wants to see what I'm saying. It ain't me. He's eager.
see.
But it's a lot of
Yeah,
people out here that's in relationships just because they can't survive on their own.
What you tell me earlier? What is the 3 reasons people get divorced? I want you to say if it's true or not. What are you gonna say? We talked about this earlier. You was telling me.
The 3 reasons that women, a
He
woman,
called me and just said this out the blue.
a woman would divorce
I
a
said,
man.
what you talking about, Chapman?
He cheated, or it's gonna be the 3 B's is the second reason. He's broke. He was born, or
Boring. Like
Boring.
a boring person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
broke, boring, or what's the other B?
Cheated. You said, oh,
No.
I don't know what the.
Broke, born. I come back to the third B, and then the third one was gay. That's the 3. That's why a woman would divorce a man.
Do you see any other reason why a relationship wouldn't work besides he's broke, boring,
No,
or freaking
definitely.
What could the other B be?
freaking Fruit Loop or something? I don't know.
Boring is true. Like I feel like that's true.
He's not.
Boring?
She's not into him no more. He's like a boring
girls
person.
get
Bored with that person.
Oh my God,
Sexually-
you gotta be
sexually
they,
for
they
sure.
entertainment too. Just like you not getting all this action if you not fun and live. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like she gotta be able to have some fun. Cause just you showing off that ain't gonna get it. You know, like Chapman gotta be acting.
A thrill. Like,
Yeah,
we had
he
fun
got-
with
yeah,
this
we
fool.
having a
He
good
acting
time.
crazy. We was having a good time.
But I'm on a. So I was
We
gonna
was
say this
twerking on the
tomorrow
truck.
on.
But no, but I don't necessarily think being boring coupled with something else. I don't think boring alone. If you have somebody who's treating you nicely, who's paying the bills, who's kind, who's a Christian,
That sound
and-
boring.
and they're
Oh.
and they're boring, I don't think that alone. Why did you divorce him? Oh, he was boring.
There had to be something else with it.
There
No,
has to be
women
something else.
do it because they
No.
see their friend outside having fun.
And she just in the house.
But they're not
She got a
committed to
bump
the
on the log.
relationship anyway.
But
when you're talking about somebody,
That means she got married for the wrong
You're
reason.
talking about somebody.
How-
Who, I would not divorce my husband because he's boring.
If y'all never did nothing, just sat in the house and just played the violin.
And but you got your friend you on the phone with, and
was a
she
hot
like
item.
me and blah 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 outside.
But I guess it's what you define as boring, right?
Okay.
Everybody's definition.
But sex goes into boring too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how old was you when you got married?
32.
Never mind. Here you go. I'm done.
Yeah.
He already
I
over.
don't know where it's going. I was like,
Never
like,
mind.
man, those questions right. Like it was too quick of a question for it to be a good one.
No questions.
I don't know.
I
That's up to
rest my
Nika if
defense.
she wanna
So you don't
hear the
believe
question.
boring and broke
No,
and
when I think about the couples that I counsel that are in gridlock, in
what are
their
their reasons why
relationship,
they
it's usually infidelity.
cheated?
So you're right on that
I
one.
know.
the poor communication. And then if you have infidelity, then there's
Poor
trust
communication
issues.
kind of goes with boring. Because if your conversation isn't,
It's,
you know what I'm saying, stimulating, it's going to be
it's
boring.
it's not just about. I agree with you. It
Yeah.
has to be stimulating conversation, but it's
So
not
it's a
just
combination
about,
of things, compound issues
Oh, yeah.
that will draw
Right.
into that.
Yeah,
But
it's a build
it
up.
could be those three, just boring, lack of communication, and just
But I just don't think a person. Well, again, it just depends on the person. Well,
how many boring girls you talk to?
Oh,
She boring.
I said
boring.
bum.
None of
Broke,
them
born, and
carry a
bum.
conversation. You be having to go to the hospital because your back hurt because you done carried the conversation all
That was the
damn
third
day.
beat, Myra. Bum. Broke, born, or bum.
Oh, and a bum. That was it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Did you
Girls
say
like
broke?
bums because they
Broke-
like to
Broke,
watch
born, or
them
bum.
sit
The
on
guy
the
that
couch.
just sit on the
Oh,
couch.
bump
They
on the
love
law.
that,
Like
though.
bump.
Huh?
Yeah.
They love it. They take care of them and everything.
They do
But
like
they
raising
get tired of
sons.
it. So you know what? I want a divorce. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of taking care of you.
Yeah. One day she
But I
wake
think
up.
you guys are. It's like you're overgeneralizing as if all women are that way,
We're not
and
saying-
women are
We're not
not.
saying all.
we
but
talking
I
about the
think
majority.
Majority.
A lot of-
but I could say
or a lot of
maybe
divorces.
A compound issue, maybe compound.
Yeah,
factors.
I don't think. I think you guys are painting women as being very shallow. Some women love very hard, but I think you also have to consider like how they were loved, and so it's always an underlying. I think we kind of hang out in a shallow area, and you don't necessarily consider why this person may have low self-worth, poor self-worth, however you want to call it. But it's so much more to it. But you don't really care about that, right? You don't care about the why a woman would allow you to just, you said, hang out with a bum or whatever. What did you guys say?
Oh, like
Broke,
the dude might be a
bum,
bum,
or-
just sit on the couch doing nothing.
So you're saying she would divorce a guy like that?
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
reason
you're
why.
saying she would
I
divorce
told him that was the 3 reasons why
He just
that a
sitting on
woman
the
would
couch
divorce a
getting
man.
Big, funking
It's no
it
other
up,
reasons
farting.
why.
Got a dent in the couch.
It's gonna be one of those: the 3 B's, the infidelity, or he's gay.
Do you think women?
So I got a
get-
married woman right now, and like she's finished. She just served her husband divorce papers. I guess she think we gonna be
Good,
together. I don't
congratulations.
want her no more. the moment she did so, I'm like, hold on. So now,
Women, she
yeah,
became single. It's over
yeah,
with.
like, cause now
What
you
you doing? You messing up the game.
The whole game is being messed up now.
guy's
So she said they've been married for 15 years. So it's multiple times throughout their marriage they done went more than a year or 2 without having sex.
Oh, yeah.
She said and right now she's
I
like,
don't want to put him on the spot like that.
Hey, can you talk?
he want to meet Fred so bad.
I gotta see.
You gonna come over to the house,
Who?
CJ?
You ain't loud.
You know,
You
I'm
can't come
okay.
out for a port. You
That's,
can't come down
I'm
the
okay
block.
with that.
yeah.
What holiday could we invite you for?
None.
I'm not
Halloween.
Like, see the thing about this,
Halloween, maybe. That's what I
Say
said.
trick or treat.
no,
Right
I
off
don't
the
say on
porch.
Halloween.
New
I'll
Year's.
pass on Halloween.
Pray for them all.
No, but the thing about it is, like, y'all really do think that I'm just walking around like
It
this all
is
day.
words of affirmation. I actually forgot that one, CJ. See, it's right there. And I guess when I copied and pasted, it wasn't. So it is. It is words of affirmation. as
You
well.
do know
He
that, right?
read that. He
What
read
I
that and I'm like, nope.
No,
he
he
didn't
said
respond. He was like, nope.
No, he's probably just busy.
Praying or something.
Well, hey, it's better than having a hoe phone.
Oh.
He got one.
Black
Yeah.
phone.
Why is you using that word?
You use it.
Do he got
I'm
one?
not
too?
gonna use it no more. I have a black book.
Do he have one?
I don't know what Fred got, man.
believe
Y'all
Yeah,
leave
well,
Fred alone.
I'm-
Hey, do y'all think
Yep.
women get married? Do you think women get married for the
He keep
same
it in his
reason
bowling
men do?
bag.
Why do men get married?
Why do men get married?
Yeah.
Well, none of us would know.
we gotta bring AJ back. AJ been married twice. Wasn't Fred you the second wife, ain't you?
Yeah.
So why do men get married? Do you know?
Well, I can speak for Fred. I remember when I met his grandmother for the first time, and she said, "Oh, I knew he was gonna get married again because he's the marrying type. He can't be without a wife." That's just. Can you imagine? And I'm not putting myself with the Obamas. Can you imagine when you think about successful men? This is what Fred says. Every successful man has a wife.
Has a wife.
You think about Barack Obama. You think about Denzel Washington. You just think about a lot of esteemed black men. They have wives, and he said
Or black
he
phones.
said life would not work for me if I didn't have a wife.
It's successful being without wife, Chapman. Because this burning you up.
I don't know.
Yeah. And
Because you got
not to say
switching
that,
and
not to say
squirting.
that a
So,
man
okay.
can't be.
Dang,
You
I'm
know,
censored
without a
right
wife.
now.
Can't be
I'm-
successful
I'm gonna be
without a
censored on
wife.
that.
Go ahead. Answer.
No, I don't know. I
Do you
plead the
believe
fifth.
it?
I think men get married for stability.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
stability
If you
would be
have-
the
So
main
you can't be
reason.
stable without a wife?
It don't feel stable.
Are you stable right now?
I mean, I'm stable, but I mean, I feel like stability would be like to have that other leg under me, right? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm balancing. This is a balance.
All right, you like, whoa, 1 foot on the ball.
Yeah, that's how that
But
feels.
you gotta have the right partner too.
What about you, John?
Right.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm stable.
You good? You never had.
You stable now.
I'm firm. The hardest part is raising my son on my own. Like if I didn't have him, I was way I was firm.
So what
But
would
I-
happen if you ended up with another son?
Huh?
Then you gonna need another wife.
It's
Then
not
you gonna need a wife.
It's not gonna be no other son.
Oh, straight up.
Or daughter.
Facts. Responsible.
How you? What are you gonna be responsible?
He said he
Use
sniffed.
the condoms.
You think
Remember
that's
we talked about
100%?
that.
Oh, I thought you said you had a vasectomy.
Yeah, I do.
You had a vasectomy?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to tell everybody my business because I'm waiting on that girl to be like,
I know you want to marry you. Can we have kids?
Oh,
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
He
I'm
gonna
waiting.
lie, be like,
He
yeah,
lied.
baby,
Yeah,
I'm
he
no
waiting on the girl to
problem.
lie
That's
to
what I was
him.
doing. I was waiting on the girl to lie to me,
Oh, say,
and I was
I'm
going
great.
to the baby shower and everything. And in front of the baby shower, I'm gonna stand up like,
Who baby is this?
Do you hate women?
why would I?
I mean, I don't hear you say anything positive.
Because hold on. So if,
$200
really
was
hate
positive. I liked it.
no,
you really hate
I love
us?
women.
But why do you treat us that way?
How do I treat y'all?
You don't know?
I'm in care. You're blowing
Oh,
my
this
you're
a
blowing my
character.
character right now.
I am not. You are. You doing that all by yourself.
Okay.
So-
you telling people that I got a mask on right now.
So this is not you.
No, it's
You're a
not me.
loving, caring guy,
So
homie.
Yes.
now y'all done blew the whole show.
Let me see.
See, now I can't. Now I
Yeah,
gotta
call all your women and ask them, are you a nice guy?
Which one do you want me to call?
But hold on, we didn't find out
Say
why
it-
women get married.
say
If I
initial.
say if we all agree that men get married for stability,
Why do women get
why
married?
do
What's
women
initial?
get married?
What initial do you want to say? Start
Maybe
with.
I'm just call one.
Just start initial.
hey.
M.
Don't disrespect her like
Oh.
that.
No, they about to tell you that I'm a loving, caring individual.
No, you didn't just talk trash about them indirectly. So why would you call them now?
Ooh, call the girl that ghosted you yesterday.
I don't have her number.
You deleted it?
It was on Facebook dating.
You didn't get the
One
number.
time we got Fred on the hook. He won't come through.
I'm surprised he
So
had
why
it.
do women?
Some-
We need to finish this topic.
Why
This
do
is an
why do
important
women
topic.
get married?
Well,
Why did you get married?
I
That'd
got
be a
married.
good
I got married. Well, I got married for love. But you're saying like, why did I want to get married?
Yeah, what was your
For
reason
love.
to get
I
married?
wanted to have kids.
So,
I think
so did you have any kids before you got married?
But still, I would say stability.
Stability, too.
And, yeah, you just want a
partner.
partnership. You know, I feel like everything that you do most times in twos,
Works better.
and yeah, it works better. And we
You
are.
can buy one
we're-
ticket.
Yeah.
You can buy one
I
ticket.
would rather have. I would like
the
to share a
movies.
It's
life.
cheaper.
Save your money.
I want to share my. I wanted to share my life with somebody.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But I remember thinking though before I got married because my parents divorced, that I thought divorce was hereditary. I thought.
Thought you was going to get divorced.
Yeah, I thought you get married and divorced at least one time. When I was young, I thought that because that's all I saw, and so,
At least once, and then
at
you
least
get it
once,
right.
then you get it right. But thank God.
First time is a pre-trip. You got to warm
You
up.
know-
to
you
it.
know what's
That's
crazy?
what I thought.
So like lately, the topic of marriage has been coming up more and more, right? So obviously, like you
You
wake
about to
up.
get married?
No.
Okay.
Who am I married?
No,
But
you ain't getting married.
Never?
I don't.
But
think so.
every time I talk to somebody that's been married, one of my peers, friends and stuff, they're all going through divorces now. I just talked to like 2 people in the last 2 days that I thought were like legit
Good
happily married, and they're like, "Yeah, man, she done put like I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her. You know,
What changed from a girlfriend
People
point to a
don't.
finance?
But you know what?
Fiance?
People don't know how to communicate with each other.
I'm a great
When
communicator.
okay, CJ. I mean, not you. I'm sorry.
I mean, that analogy about pass and go was really good. I appreciate
I think
it.
you think
I
just.
got it.
I think you think just talking to someone is
Makes it good.
communicating.
So
It's so much more.
So the reason
there's
why I
so
say I'm
many-
a great communicator, you got to think. I spent 15 years and 7 months in prison. That's
Okay.
all I had was my mouth on the phone to talk. That's all I had. That was my only option. So I had to know how to communicate.
But you're
What
you're
is
not
he
even
with his mouth?
genuine though.
I
I mean, you're
told you,
communicating with women, but you're not even genuine. You're.
Let's do a double date. You'd be like, "Oh, you are
She
so
said
nice."
she'll never go to the corner store with you.
You would be like, "I'm so nice."
She'll
you know
never go to
what
the
it
corner
is?
store with you.
This is a.
I
I'm
think
trying this.
you are a great guy.
You're right.
However,
I am.
the way you pretend, I think you're pretending.
To be
To
crazy.
be a great person,
No,
or
to be this. Okay, I don't want to say that, but
To
Vain.
be crazy.
no, just to be
Crazy.
this shallow.
She
I
don't care about women.
I think it's your defense mechanism.
It's
I
a
think that it's
character.
a way to protect yourself.
From what? What is he
Provi-
protecting himself from?
He don't want to fall in love and be hurt.
I'm in love right now.
Who you in love with, Chapman?
Yourself.
A few people.
It's Julius don't want to be hurt, so he
Can
got this
can I
hard
be a,
exterior.
okay, sister?
What?
Can I be in love with more than one person?
I guess if that's how you
No,
wanna do
I
it,
need to know. Does the book say that I could be in love with more
I guess
one
you
person?
can. I mean,
Africans do it all the time.
I am.
Right?
So you want like 3, 4 wives?
I would love to have probably 4 or 5. Yeah,
4 or 5 wives?
yeah I can afford them.
Wives, yeah.
Yeah, why not? As long as I can afford them.
That is all that matters. Yeah, like it's just our culture that looks at it. Like
And that's
if
the
this was
problem.
a room full of people from the Middle East, that would be perfect. Nothing wrong with that at
what are
all.
you talking about? The people from the Middle East don't have more than one.
They don't. Who has that?
You
thing?
are-
Well,
you
okay,
are-
the people from Oregon then.
You are
The
making up
polygamists over
stuff.
there, Utah.
Can we not
You-
talk about
say-
things we
you
don't
said-
know?
Utah is definitely doing it.
Can we not talk about things? Don't put that out there.
It's
Some
not
Africans,
them.
they got more
He's
than one
right.
wife.
No, they.
He's right.
Polygamous religious. Where
No,
they?
He didn't say
Well, no.
Midwest. He said Middle East.
Middle East.
He
I
talking about
know.
another country.
I
That's
know.
true.
I
They got more than
know.
one wife. In Iraq,
do
they have more than.
not.
Yes, they do have more than one wife in Iraq.
Yeah, I think they do.
They do.
No. I think the thing that I won't even say what I know, but because again I don't.
It's just
have
not legal
facts.
here, and a lot of people do.
Yeah.
People will say like they just can't legally do it, but yeah, they
In
have
other
multiple-
countries, they
yeah.
can legally do it. They can marry more than one. Yes,
Can you have more than one wife?
Can I?
I can.
Mentally? Yeah, they can.
I'm dating more than one woman right now. Why not?
You can have more than one.
If I'm dating more than one woman right now, why can't I handle more than one woman?
But
Why
these-
do you
these
think you
women
could,
are
or is it
married,
you just
though,
one
right?
woman for you?
Yeah, I know I'm dating only married
God
women.
You said draining your money?
No draining. Just,
Oh, I was like, make sure they're the same size so they can trade off clothes and stuff.
But you know what? In all seriousness, I think you guys need to be more intentional. So, CJ, you're the only one to have a girlfriend.
Myron do too.
I don't. Who?
You told me you did. Yes. I guess so.
Where were you
Myron
at?
said he
So
did.
why didn't the show go on last week? Let's
Myron
talk about
said
that.
he had a girlfriend, and Julius has more than one girlfriend.
I don't have.
I don't have a girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
With an S.
I don't have a girlfriend. I have friends.
So what was your question going?
But aren't you happy to have your person?
Yeah, I think you have more than one or two or three. That'd be more than one. That'd be draining. Like
Yeah,
mentally.
you get
I
to
did-
know that
I
person.
did that
You
before.
grow
And
with
it's just
that.
like you got to go here. You got to act like you already ate because you got to go over here. It's just too much, and you be
Stop
like, God
acting.
dang.
You said you gotta act like you hungry again.
Yeah, you gotta get. Oh, I cooked. Now you gotta act like you want to eat this. You know, you're like, God dang, I just ate. Like it's draining, nigga. I don't see how you do it. It'll be like
Because you don't have to lie. First of all, why are you lying?
Why you just
just
don't say you
before. I'm
ate?
saying before in the past.
Before-
when you
before
did.
I don't have to
It's
lie.
just draining.
I tell them. They
So
know. They
it's
know I'm for the
relaxing
I'm
probably.
community.
You ain't gotta.
It's
You
simple.
ain't gotta
Fucking
backtrack
die.
of what did I say? Who I can. You can call
Exactly.
your girlfriend, your lovely girl, her name and
Stability.
And stability. Exactly.
Stability,
And I,
yep.
Julius say love or whatever, just a code name because generalize them all. I can say one name.
just one name.
One name.
Me too. Love.
Baby.
Honey bun.
Honey bun.
And you know what was so sad about that? Because women who engage in relationship with men like you, they wait for the moments, right?
Oh,
You
you think
know-
one day he's gonna be all mine?
No. It's like, oh, you know, like you said, how you know, hey, good morning, babe. They wait for those good mornings, and you know,
I don't do it.
you do
You don't
something.
say
good
you don't
morning?
say good morning.
You do something to keep
You
them
wake up in the
engaged. You
afternoon.
do. So I think it's so sad that some women they feel like that's all they.
Dick Worth or
Yeah, that's all they can get.
It's Julius.
So
Like it's a girl that I haven't talked to in 2 years, right? She slid in my DM the other day. She was like, "Hey, would you take me to a wedding?"
What you say?
I'm like, "Why not?"
and pretend like you guys are a couple. Like,
No, she know I
No,
do
she just
escorting
going
every
for
now and
arm.
then.
You ask.
Every man successful.
Do you charge them?
So listen, I'm
she
about to
gotta
tell you
pay?
something I told. See, this it's the difference between y'all on here and what I be doing with Tiffany. You didn't know I used to be a cuddle buddy.
Oh, you was doing that?
Yes, I was on cuddlebuddy.com. I used to charge $75 an hour.
Hold on, I want to hear about this some more.
Hey, we gotta go.
So why? Hey, Keys, how much time we got? 'Cause we just
This
got
boy
7
is
more minutes?
crazy, man.
I did.
He got me sweating.
so $75. So this is part of your success story.
So,
That's
He
it.
is the baby
So-
to come get in the bed with him.
yeah, $75 an
Hold on.
hour.
So what would they look like?
So actually, listen, I met a girl. It didn't matter. As long as you got the $75, that's all
Yeah,
that
you-
matter.
So you
You
was
laying
a,
down?
he was a trick.
Hey, okay. So
You
what
was
did
a
she
trick,
look like?
Julius.
What the first one look like?
I mean,
That table.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. If I'm holding you for $75, that's good.
An hour?
They usually order for 2 hours. That's
So
$150. That's $150.
and you get to take a nap.
You got a job. Do you make $75 an hour?
Yes, I made more than 75.
I'm talking about this. No, you don't. At your regular job.
Nope.
No, you do not.
Let's
Ain't no job paying you no $75
No,
an
my
hour.
real not
Jobs
my
do
job.
pay that.
What I do, I make more than $75
I'm talking
an
about
hour.
a job. Did you punch a clock in when you?
I wouldn't want to hold no big bear for $75 an hour, brother.
I did good.
Man.
This thing sounds so
What does she look like
good.
for that 150?
It would be different. Like I met I got put on by a girl that I met on Facebook dating, and she was just telling me what she do for a living. I'm like,
She a
wow.
cuddle buddy?
Yeah, she made $180 an hour.
Cause she a girl. So
I couldn't believe it. She was like, she sent me her whole profile on the page or whatever. She like, I'll set you up one if you want one.
And you jumped on it.
Set me up one.
Next day, you was in a big one.
they
bed.
was sending you. They was calling you up.
Yes, it's
They
a
tried
whole-
to touch you?
Man, you know they tried to touch me.
What you say? No, that's extra.
Hold on, what was you wearing?
It was a trick,
Did they
man.
have a? Did they?
CJ, you be
What did you have to wear?
Did they tell you what to
What
wear?
was your attire?
Like, what if they told you to come over in a sweatsuit?
I mean, I would do it.
Come over in just some tighty whities.
So you would have to wear whatever they told
No
you to
shirt.
wear?
No, it's just
Oil
they'll
yourself
book
up.
you, man. And they be like, hey, can you be here like 7:30, 8ish? You be like, yeah.
Well, I mean, really, I'm in all
So do you
seriousness,
just go
what
in the
does
house
that
and get straight in the
consist
bed
of?
or on the couch?
What does it consist of,
Man,
really?
I don't know. Cuddling.
Why do you seem like you ashamed
You
of
have to,
this?
like,
I'm
rub
not
their-
ashamed.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like y'all asking questions. They're like,
we
it's-
interested.
We'll go in there and try it for a week and see how you like it.
I mean,
We don't want to be
Wait,
cuddled.
I want to ask you. So, do you like cuddle them and just kind of rub
You
their
hold them
arms,
and stuff?
massage their backs? I mean, really, I'm being serious. I really want.
It's all the above. Some, you know how like when you cuddle with your husband at night, how he rub on you, it's the same thing.
So you do that?
Yes.
So that's not extra.
No, it's $75 for the whole
Period.
hour.
can they give you a tip? Like if you were better?
I've got tipped before.
What's the okay?
The most I think I bought out there one time was like $250.
What? For how many hours?
For 2 hours.
2 hours?
It was
Oh, so you
it's
got a $50
$75. Yeah,
tip.
no, I got a $100 tip.
So you don't have to say. You don't have to talk.
But if they try to talk, why not?
You gonna
I'm a
talk?
communicator. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna work my way all through this thing. If you can afford $150 for these 2 hours, I'm
gonna
curious.
take it 4.
I'm curious to know how much more you can afford.
You go,
What?
oh, I'm sleepy. Let's stay a little longer.
What race were the people
It's
mostly?
different. You gotta understand. It's a lot of lonely people in this
people.
world, and like weird people too. That will pay for some crazy stuff,
Yeah.
man. Some crazy stuff.
Did you
Right,
do
so
the crazy
said
stuff?
the name of that site was CuddleBuddy.com.
It's cuddlebuddy.com. It's women right now that send pictures of guys of their feet, and guys pay them just for that.
Yeah.
So it's some weird
See
people out here.
Julia's profile still on there.
It probably is. I never
You had your
deleted
shirt off.
it. I had all that. Yeah.
I wouldn't see it.
Oh, on the profile?
Hold on, they got an application. Is that what I need to go to?
I filled all that out. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, you gotta put on there your age, what's your preference, and everything.
So what if they what if they said to you like you were I'm sorry, musty?
Then I guess I get
Right,
a bad
what if they
review.
didn't like the way you
You a
said
bad
it?
review?
I get a bad review.
You got hand holding, warmth, closeness. Oh, rate your cuddling.
So you didn't have any in the moment. They didn't have any critiques. Like, can you put a little more?
Accepted
You
pet
know?
nickname.
No, because I'm willing to go the extra mile anyway. So you ain't
Did they have a pet name and stuff for you?
No, I ain't do all
They
that.
call him Chapman. It's
Cuddle
Chapman at the door.
position.
Yo, yeah.
He
This
knocked
is
at
like
the
I
door.
tell y'all.
It's Chapman.
This
It's
is why I don't
Chapman
tell y'all
at the
everything.
door.
See, that's why I share. This is why I shared that with Tiffany because y'all are went all the way extra.
Oh, this
with
was on Tiffany's show, but not our show.
it. Told you, she
Wow.
allowed me to be
You
uncensored
can
over
be
there.
you can be who you are.
Oh, man.
You
We
a
try
cuddle
to-
buddy.
I can't even call
You a
my
male
phone.
gigolo?
I got a black box. I done went-
Black butt.
Yeah, now I went from a H phone to a tether phone. Like,
To
the
a
tether agent.
telephone.
This is my tether
Not
agent.
really, but think about it. Don't you think you need to change your language? So even if you don't think highly of these women, they still deserve respect.
So the
Right?
funny,
They give you respect, right?
no, and
They
that's
don't
what I
give you
and that's what I was.
No,
Trying,
I
They don't
want
give
respect.
no
No,
respect.
they
and that's
don't.
what I was trying to explain to you before we get to the cuddle buddy. So it's this girl. Haven't talked to her in 2 years. She asked me to go on wedding with her. I said yes.
Okay.
So after that, she started texting me every morning. Good morning. How are
That
you
was
doing?
disrespectful.
How's your day? No. I don't have time to respond to your day. I got a life.
Right.
I don't have time to keep, hey, how you doing? So one day when she was like, hey, how your day going? I'm like pushing. She was like, well, my day's going great. Thanks for asking. I'm like, thanks for telling.
'Cause you
I didn't even ask. Oh, she was like, you're rude. I don't want you to go to the wedding with me no more. I said, I didn't even ask to go to the wedding. You asked me like I called you and it was Beyonce wedding and I called you and said, hey, you're friends with Beyonce. Can I go to the wedding with you? Now she called me back a couple days later telling me
I was mad. I changed my mind.
I was mad at you. I changed my
So
mind.
are you going to the wedding?
I don't know. I called her and she didn't answer the phone.
What's her name?
Man, I'm not doing all
Did
that,
she
man.
tell you what
That's
you
kissing
wear?
and telling. Huh?
You already
Did she tell
did
you
that.
what to
But
wear?
I think she mad at me because the same story that I just told you, I said it live on Tiffany
Tiffany.
page, but she tagged me in it, which
Who did?
Tiffany. So it's on my page.
Oh, the girl follow you and probably saw that.
Yeah, she probably. So I'm probably not going to the wedding because I went crazy about the topic.
Do
I
you
couldn't.
care about going to the wedding or not?
No, I don't.
I went to a wedding the other day. It was nice.
Can I give you guys a challenge?
Maybe that's
I
why
like
I was thinking
challenges.
about marriage. 'Cause I went to a wedding. It was a nice
Were
wedding.
you crying? You told me you went to that wedding. Were
Can
you crying?
No, I
Wait,
didn't.
it's a challenge. We got minutes
Yeah.
before this.
Oh, we got
challenge.
challenge. Okay.
Yeah, a challenge. So you guys, and when I be not you, CJ, because you got a girlfriend, but Myron and Julius, you guys are
Mostly
so
Julius.
disrespectful when
He
it
said
comes.
mostly Julius. He don't say it's mostly
Yeah,
Julius.
but can you find
Tone it
another
down?
word. No, just I want you to count how many times you refer to women in a negative light, because there's no positivity.
None.
There's none.
You think so?
I mean, I have not heard you say anything positive about women.
I love my daughter.
It's your daughter.
I know you're
woman.
doing
Talking about
it.
woman.
I'm talking about a woman. I mean,
I made love to a girl last night.
yeah. So you can't even do it.
You think Myron can do it?
Yeah, I'm respectful to women.
Myron is a comedian. He's worse than me.
I don't know. His jokes are not that funny.
He's not that funny.
So,
I agree.
You should
I
let that
agree.
out.
I agree.
Whoa, wait.
We don't do the
You
same
said
stuff.
that you had some
You
material.
are a liar.
You didn't say you had some material for today you wanted to try out, so try it out.
I told you that.
Yes, you told me that.
We didn't
You
even talk
also-
this week, so that's how I know you lying.
You want me to tell you what we were talking about?
What were we talking
You were off that?
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah. Everything I
None
said
of that
to you was
stuff
so funny.
None of that. Yeah, because I was high.
Try it out.
I was inebriated yesterday.
He told me I took everything I said. I said, Myron, what's up? He bust out laughing. I said, what's wrong with you, bro? You good?
CJ was
He
being
told me,
real funny.
Oh, yeah, I had an edible. And just bust out laughing. Everything I said to him was funny.
Yeah, when he has an edible, yeah.
It's like
Try the new material.
So you can't do that challenge.
Yeah, what's the challenge?
Change the language. Change your language.
No, I don't
in terms of
remember
how
it all.
you
I don't
refer
remember
to
nothing.
women.
I
Was
do.
it good?
I do. Like,
never
I'm
heard
telling you.
no shit.
But I have not heard you say anything.
Because I'm a
I ain't gonna joke or
character.
something. I'm
It was
like, Myron,
on-
that wasn't funny.
Oh,
It's-
no,
it's a-
I was
it's not
working on a
real.
No,
joke.
it's not me.
It's not you.
No.
I can't
I'm a
put it out there 'cause
successful
it ain't- it's a
businessman who
work
works
issue.
all
Okay.
day.
Let's
Hey
not
guys,
finish.
Julian said the person that
He's
he's
lying.
portraying right now, this is not. who
CJ,
he
we
is.
talked on the phone. I do not talk like this on the phone. I be-
Julius is crazy, but he's not that crazy. He's
Okay.
not as crazy as he act like
Okay.
he is.
Yeah, I
So
just
you respect women.
all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
So can you take the HO word out of your vocabulary?
It's not really in my vocabulary. Like
Christmas
the
coming
B-
up, that's going to be hard.
The B's and H's is not even in my. I mean, they're not. Like I don't even use those type of words. Like I am my vocabulary is really low.
So you're just doing that on here.
Because that's what it's made. This is their platform.
This
This
is the platform
this is
they
that their followers are.
We wanted to have a respectable show, actually.
Ever since Julius came on.
We didn't.
Yeah, I gotta go.
We never wanted to talk about hoes.
Look at you.
See, told you.
My
What
bad.
if somebody called Mia that? What would you do? Would you be upset?
I'm like, she is not.
She's an upstanding woman.
Yeah.
She's married. What are you talking about?
Fred takes. Can we just
He
call
did.
him? Let's take 1 minute and call Fred.
He won't.
Just call him.
If he,
Just say, Fred, are you busy? Can I read your text? Just say, Fred, read your text.
because if he's not,
He is already over.
not
Y'all
interested.
stop trying to get her into an argument when she get home.
That's not an argument.
No,
Fred
it's
would
not.
never argue with her.
No,
no, we argue.
About what? Well, let's say you argue. And was it good?
Well, so we don't argue that much.
So it should be easy to remember.
Nah, I don't remember anything.
You wasn't there.
No,
Well,
when I argue with anybody,
Women
I don't
remember. Women
nothing.
remember
You
all
remember your
arguments.
argument.
Yeah. No,
She don't know she want to share with you.
No, because it's not. It wouldn't be anything.
Major, like he left his shoes at the
Catastrophic.
front door and you fell over him or something. And told him get him your
He
argument about that.
he got a
No,
code.
I remember CJ.
He got a code on his
Yeah, I
phone
couldn't
now, and
see
he
it.
haven't always had a code on his phone.
Cause even
That's a good topic, guys.
Code on your phone.
No, it's just that people talk about you having access to each other's phones.
we had our phones out too much this show.
No, I'm just saying.
Just in general,
Just
like
in
you
general,
get
like
your girl
you're-
phone, she get your phone.
Yeah, and I just,
It's not a
so
big deal for you?
that's a topic that. No, I just feel like, why should somebody be spying? I think if a person.
So Fred couldn't get your phone?
if, no. If he needed it for anything other than spying, absolutely. He said, "Hey, can I use your phone?" Yes,
But
absolutely.
don't look through nothing.
He might find.
Whoa. I think that's question answered. Don't look through nothing?
But why would you need?
There's something
to?
there.
No, it's absolutely nothing
Because
there.
he'll be like, hey, go ahead, no problem.
That's just like this is like my purse almost. That's just like him going through my purse. I would
What's wrong
not
with
want. I wouldn't want anybody going through my
Your
purse.
husband?
No, I would no.
So
No.
Do you think guys used to go through purses back in the day?
No,
'Cause
but
now we
I'm
go
just
through
making the
phones.
point. When
Do you-
people say I don't necessarily need to go through his phone or
you got Facebook and Instagram.
I have Instagram only. And
So have
TikTok.
any single men ever like slid in there and say, "Hey, you beautiful today"?
Yeah.
What do you say back?
Actually, usually block them.
You never
You
said
blocked
thanks.
because they say you're pretty?
Yeah, because I know where it's going.
You can say thank you, but I'm married.
And I think I have said that,
And it went further.
and they kept.
Yeah,
But then if
Yeah.
they keep
Well,
going,
how
then
long
yeah.
you had
If
that
they keep
problem?
going, then I'll say yeah. But if they just say, oh, you fine or you pretty.
but it is
That's
just
cool.
better to shut it straight down.
I'll say I'm
I
not
would
interested, I'm
want.
married.
Would you want your wife to respond with
They don't- you don't
"No,
post
I'm
it.
married"
She
or just
right.
block?
You don't-
Which
you-
one would you
yeah.
want?
It's supposed to
I
be
would
blocked.
want the block.
It's supposed to be just blocked.
I would
I
want
just
you-
was
I mean,
just
I
was
said
talking to a
thank
girl
you
about
one
like
time, but like
women
I said,
cheat
it's-
differently
No,
than
I don't
men.
want you saying thank you.
They cheat.
So
That's
you think it's Shabaka?
Yeah, that's a form of cheating. When you get to saying thank you, good morning back, that's a form of cheating.
Cause
From a woman's aspect.
But I don't think the person came in right away saying you're pretty. They were trying to have conversation. They were in business for themselves. They saw what I did for a living, and so they started asking questions about that.
Use that for a door.
Yeah. So and then.
I like door openers.
Yeah. They gotta.
You ready to go?
What did Keys say?
Keys ain't do this yet.
Keys, what you do?
Nothing. He's
It's time to go?
around.
Yeah, it's time to go. I know y'all get it off real quick before.
Yeah.
So I don't want to interrupt you.
You ready to go, Nika?
Oh, all right. Well, we getting kicked
Nika.
off because the power
Nika.
getting cut off again.
Nika.
Anika.
I told you
Well,
start with 80, eh?
No, it's in.
We tried to get Fred on the phone, but obviously Fred isn't at the bowling alley bowling right
He's
now.
at the bowling alley. What are you talking
no
about,
worries.
CJ?
Oh, I
We need
appreciate
to get your
everybody
girlfriend
that
on the
reached
phone.
out last week and said they missed the show. Like a lot
Who-
of people,
who said it?
a lot of people were like, "Yeah, where's
They were
the show?"
looking forward to it?
They were looking
He
for it.
asked me, Julius said, why y'all didn't do the show?
Well, why didn't you tell? Julius
I
knew
told
why
you.
he did because he was supposed
I
to come
didn't
on.
know until I
I said
told
I
him.
would come
I
on.
was here. I came down here.
You came down here?
I mean, didn't nobody tell me that we wasn't doing it?
I told CJ to call you.
He spied on
called
you, but
CJ.
didn't call you.
I
don't
called
get
CJ.
that part. You look at this man's page, but you didn't say, I'll write you a message while
I
I'm on your page.
gave Julius my
You
number.
guys don't follow rules either.
What's the rules?
This gentleman
I
has
was
just
here.
said.
Oh yeah, we gotta get off.
over.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. This is another episode of Toolin the Foolin. I'm CJ71_Cutler.
Bye. I'm Myron. Cut it.
30 and up.
You know, my whole tagline is a little long, but Anika Owens, basically, yeah. I gotta get
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Detroit Radio.